Hello, and welcome back to Sharing a Chapter a Day. This is Do, Ra, me, and today I will be reading Chapter 139 of Engagement in Peril by Dara Odoe. Chapter 139 is titled Couples Share Dates and Events Together. These are dates and events that Delilah and Shinchin shared. July 2nd, 2007, Monday night, virtual fun with Delilah. Tonight was our third time having virtual sex online. It was really nice being able to masturbate and jack off to each other via the internet and website, since we aren't in the same room together. During our fuck chats, we told each other how we liked it and what we were doing to each other while we masturbate and jack off to each other via the webcam on the internet. We both climaxed and enjoyed the online fun. The virtual sex lasted about 30 minutes to an hour or so. We usually do it really late in the night, right before we go to bed usually, and we both sleep really late. Seeing Delilah's chubby naked body via the internet camera and web page drives me wild and gets me real hard. Typing and talking about it right now is turning me on. I love you so very much, Delilah. It's the next day now, and only got 2 hours of work at the ISR building. So I'm here at the local university campus by the business building next to the snack shop while I type this. I'm waiting for Delilah to get out of her summer class. I want her here and right now, to make love to Delilah here and now. I love you, Delilah. Now I have no idea what she's looking at while she's masturbating via the internet. I hope she's at least thinking about me when she touches herself in those intimate spots. I must admit, I sometimes put on anime porn while we webcam chat and masturbate to each other. I always make sure that my glasses doesn't reflect the screen of the anime porn playing so that the light doesn't catch me in the act. Because it's true. She is enough woman for me, Lord, but I like the visual, see it too. We have several more virtual sex encounters since then. I have come to realize that I would do anything that this girl asked me to. I really would, Lord. I was willing to showcase myself on live camera. I hope she wasn't recording this, but in turn I had recorded her masturbating to me via the internet as well. I have often used the recorded feed to masturbate to when she wasn't around to help me fulfill my sexual urges. I love her dearly, Lord. Please hear my plea, Lord. Please hear my plea. Thanks. July 13th, 2007, Friday. Point Furman Shakespeare by the Sea Play in San Pedro. Tonight, Delilah and I went to San Pedro at the Point Furman area where we saw Shakespeare by the Sea plays. This place was called the Merchant of Venice. Before meeting up with Delilah, I ran to Starbucks and got us several venti caramel frappuccino, and I also got Delilah a cinnamon roll to snack on. Before going to San Pedro, we met up at the CSUPG on Atherton in front of the large blue pyramid gym, where she parked and left her car there. After boarding my vehicle, we left around 1900 or so to go to San Pedro to see the Shakespeare by the Sea. We took the 405 north and exited the 110 south to San Pedro, and we exited Gaffey Street and headed right down to the park that the event was to take place. We got there around 1940 or so, and we found parking and got a blanket out of my trunk so we could sit on the grass while we watch the play that takes place there. We also brought some snack, and we found a spot next to the tree on the barren ground and made ourselves comfortable by setting out the blanket and snacking on our treats. We also took turns going to the restroom. Delilah got us each a hot dog, and we enjoyed it together while we looked on to a bunch of men dressed up in tights and act out old school play by Shakespeare, of course. I love being with Delilah, no matter what we do. I would do anything for her, as long as I get to be with her. I love her so very much, Lord. We sat there together watching the play. Delilah leaned against me while I reclined and watched the play. The play was nice. Old English was spoken. I'm just glad that I got to spend time with Delilah. I love you. I took her. I told her that if the world were to end at this moment, that I'll be happy. That my last moment spent on earth was being with her, and I honestly meant it. And I honestly meant it then. She giggled with it. The last play The play lasted for several hours, and we left the park around 22:15 that night. From there, we got back to we back on the freeway and headed back to Cal State Long Beach to Delilah's car. We got to her car around 22:48 or so, and I parked right behind her car. I shut off my light, and we made out for a bit before leaving each other for the rest of the night. It was getting late and she had to go home, so we kissed several deep kisses and I squeezed her bosom several times and asked Lila to give me head. And she happily obliged. She gave me head before she went home that evening. It was really good experience getting the blowjob from her that night. She went down on me while I rubbed her bare back and ass while I poked my hands and finger inside her warm, moist vagina and anus. I love it when she does that to me. It was so good and I loved it. And I wanted to do it to her as well, so I held Delilah's head down and helped her bop up and down on my hard, erect shaft. I was getting really hard, and she choked several times while she went down on me. I wanted so bad to fuck her there and then in the car, and I told her so, and she wanted me also, but there was no time. So she continued to give me head, and I asked if I can come inside her mouth, and she let me, and I did. And she swallowed me up whole. She gulped it up nicely, while I quickly pumped my sticky cum into her mouth then and down her throat. It was such an exciting experience. I love you, Delilah. We then wiped and cleaned up ourselves and hugged and kissed goodnight, and I looked on while she went back to her car. We both got our car started and in motion. I followed her home until we parted way on 7th Street and won a Peril. We both went our separate ways and went home. Shortly after, we both got online and chatted that night through. I love you very much, Delilah. That was our usual routine every night, talking online and sometimes jacking off to one another via the webcam. Since Delilah and I have been secretly seeing each other at work, away from the eyes of her mom and other staff members, we would sneak off on the staff lounge to give each other quick embraces and kisses, and sometimes we would sneak off to the back staircase to hug and kiss. I love her very much so, and I'm glad that I got to see her every day. She is my heart and my desire, Lord. Sometime at work at the ISR department, we would text each other of what we want to do each other. We then sneak off upstairs to the third floor and had quick rough sex in the men's bathroom stall. Like always, Delilah always allowed me to come inside of her and all over her face. We made sure that her blouse wasn't stained or soaked while we fooled around and fucked around at work. We were careful in that sense. I really love being with that girl, and I love it when she satisfies my sexual urges, needs, and want. Thank you, Lord, for giving me these moments. In God's name I pray. July 28th, 2007, Orange County Fair, movie, karaoke. Last night before this Saturday, Delilah and I once again pleasured each other via the internet with our webcam and saw each other touching ourselves and talking dirty to pleasure each other. And then I got to see Delilah spread her legs with her panty on while she touched and poked at herself. She showed me her sticky, gooey hand after she had climaxed from our hideous sex exhibition via the webcam. July 28, 2007, Saturday night. This morning around 0900, once again I met Delilah on Atherton right next to the university, Blue Pyramid. She parked and got my car, so then we went to the Orange County Fair in Costa Mesa together that day. First we met up and hugged and kissed and went to the post office on Stern, and after we went to the Trader Joe's get some strawberry mochi ice cream to snack on while we were on our way to Orange County Fair. From Trader Joe's we took the 405 South to 73 South to the 55 South freeway, and we exited the campground exit and straight to the fairground we entered. We paid $5 for parking fee and $8 each for our entrance into the park. We got to the fair around 9:50 that morning. We entered and getting our tickets from the blue entrance section. At first the park wasn't crowded. We walked around the area first looking at the games and booth they had been before we decided to do anything. We stopped by the funnel cake booth and purchased on one and shared it. It was delicious. The funnel cake cost about $5. We kissed each other several times. I love kissing Delilah. She's so sweet. Afterward, we did some more walking and talking, just looking and enjoying each other's company. We walked and talked and took pictures and then decided to do something. So I purchased some tickets for various rides throughout the park. We first went to play on the bumper cars, of which cost 8 tickets each, $4 each. My bumper car was easily maneuvered, and Delilah's bumper wasn't really moving at all. She kept going in reverse instead of moving forward. We had fun all the same. We bumped each other several times, and after we decided to walk around some more and found a snow cone booth and got the rainbow flavor cone to share while sitting on a bench and in the haystack field eating area. We enjoyed our snow cone and took each other's picture, and we kissed several more times. Afterward, we used the restroom nearby, and then we did some more walking and decided to go to the potato sack slide. We paid 5 tickets each, and we had to march up about 100 feet with the plastic bag to the of, top of the slide so we can go down. I got to the pink slide, and Delilah got on the yellow slide, and we slid down at the same time, and I ended up at the bottom first. I was zooming down the long slide at Delilah teased me because I was heavier than her. I must say, she was pretty chunky herself. LOL. Afterward, we did some more walking around, and then we decided to play some game to win a stuffed animal. But I sucked. I couldn't win Delilah anything. I feel bad. We played the water race, and I really sucked. I also tried to shoot a couple of hoops to win a stuffed prize, but I missed. We then walked some more and went to got some turkey legs. It was nine bucks each, a pricey thing for turkey leg. We and we got on a diet coke, and then we each got a diet coke with our turkey leg. We sat at a green bench nearby and enjoyed ourselves. The turkey leg was pretty good, not too salty. We finished and took a picture while posing with the turkey leg. After we didn't decide to go to on the Ferris wheel, where we then went onto the Ferris wheel, and it was really nice. We spent 8 tickets each, and it was really nice. We went around 4 times while we riding and taking pictures. We made several times. We made out several times. We kissed each other deeply, rolling our tongues against one another, and French kissing each other like dogs. I love the taste of Delilah's lips and mouth pressed against mine. I love her so very much, Lord. The ride was really nice. After we decided to do some more walking, and then we decided to use the rest of my ticket, and Delilah went on the carousel while I took picture and record short clips of her riding on a slow-moving, ferocious bear. She looked so cute on it. I wish I was the bear that she was riding on. After that, we then went to walk around on the rest of the fairground, and we went to watch some sheep being prepared parade around in the farm animal section. Delilah and I then decided to go out get some cow pie ice cream bar. It was good. It was 5 bucks each. We then shared and sat around in the kids' play area where we ate and chat, took more pictures with our ice cream in hand. Afterward, we walked to some more and found a place where we can take pictures on a surfboard. We did several crazy poses on it. It was cool. Then we found a free bowling area and took turn bowling for ticket. I sucked at that too. Delight got a spare and got 2 tickets where I got one. We then got some more walking around. My day so far was going really good. I really enjoy it and love being with Delilah. My love. After bowling, we walked around to her area at the fairground and we went to see more booths and shop. We walked around some more and looked at various things. We went to a second henna tattoo booth and looked at some design. We then got a caramel apple covered with crushed Oreo cookie crumb where they cut it up for us to in 8 slices. Afterward, we left the park and decided to go to see Simpsons the movie at the Cherry Pineapple Grove Town Center. Before leaving the park, we kissed and made out. Before going directly to the movie there, we patronized Costco. To get movie ticket for the movie at a discounted price, we stopped by the Costco in Irvine, close to the Fry's electronic area, and then we made our way to the Cherry Pine Grove Town Center to watch the movie. We caught the 1440 showing, got in and found a nice spot in the theater. In theater one, we kissed several more times before, during, throughout the movie. As we watched, Delilah allowed me to fondle her boobs in the dark while she rested her beautiful chubby body on my lap. I loved touching and kissing her. The Simpson movie was okay. And afterward, after the movie, we made our way to Max Karaoke in Torrance. We took the 605 South to the 405 North to the 110 South Freeway, and then we got to Max and got a room so we could sing karaoke. We got room number 7. We signed up for 2 hours of fun and singing. I ordered Gatorade, and we started singing after they fixed the instrument while in the karaoke room. We kissed and sang together. Delilah sings beautifully. It was here at Max that I had brought my testing team to during one of our fall season testing with the CEDE testing during our lunch break. Let's see. The people that came with Delilah and I were her mother, Lilith, Maria, and Priscilla. We carpooled in Priscilla's van that day, and we took a 2-hour lunch. So we had lunch and karaoke. She sang her favorite song from Fiona Apple to Bjork, and I sang Elvis, Neil Diamond, and Eric Clapton. I serenaded Delilah with You Look Wonderful Tonight by Krista Berg. I love her so very much then, Lord. We did karaoke for about 2 hours, and then we went to a nearby buffet restaurant and ate dinner there. The buffet restaurant was nice and food was good. We ate our full and enjoyed each other's company. After eating, we decided to go back to my apartment to hang out and make love. We kissed several more times while we drove home. Another buffet place we have visited was To Die in Westminster at the Westminster Mall. We got to my place around 2020 or so, and after washing up and we started making out and we made love, we deeply kissed each other while we fondled each other's body part. I grabbed her luscious breast while she jerked me up and down at my penis, and I loved kissing her, and we deeply sucked and licked each other's mouth and orifice and holes then. I love making love to Delilah. She is my heart and my desire. We made love for about an hour or so, but I wasn't able to keep up with Delilah that night. I love pleasuring and I love being inside of her, and I love making love to her. And I hope she knows that. She is my heart and my desire, Lord. I pleasure her with my hand in the mouth, and she was really enjoying what I was doing to her. and I'm happy that I'm able to please her in that way. I feel really bad that I wasn't able to keep with her that night. I had come too soon, and I felt really bad that my dick was limp that night. I'm so sorry, Delilah. I promise you I would do better next time. I love you. I had a wonderful day altogether. It was one of the very best days I had ever had, and I love being with Delilah. She is my heart and desire, and I love her. And I have to thank the Lord for it. And she's my heart and desire. I love you. I love you, Delilah. Thank you, Lord. August 12th, 2007. Delilah's deliberate crushing of Shin Shin. Delilah and I didn't really argue or anything, or it just happened that she decided to disconnect with me while we were chatting via the internet since yesterday on Saturday morning, and we haven't spoken since. And she's being a total bitch about it. And sorry for calling you that, dear, but sometime you are. You act like a bitch sometime, Delilah. So I finally sent her a Dear John letter as if it was what is this what she wanted? Us to be apart, to be separated. I cried and such while I wrote her the departure letter. The following are text messages from the Shinshin to Delilah and vice versa. First goodbye letter to Delilah, August 12th, 2007, at 16:40. Delilah, I guess you have given up on me, so I guess I will accept that, and I wonder if this is goodbye. It's with a sad heart that I write you this letter. I'm sorry for having hurt you in the past and in the present, and having taken away your virtues, purity, and virginity, like you had said that I took your virginity. But then again, your father did that when you were a kid, when you were a child, Delilah. You said that I did, but sometime I don't think I was your first like you told me that I am. Remember, it was your late father who had raped and molested you when you were younger. I'm sorry, but it's true, right? You told me that. Unless you were trying to get me to feel sorry for you. I guess we were never meant to be for each other, and I see that you have decided that for me, for the both of us. For what it's worth, it's a wonderful experience while it lasted all the same. I know you will find better things to do with your time since we are no longer a pair. I'm sure you will one day rid of I'm sure you will one day rid of your mother and constant interference and cock blocking. Thank you for the memories that we have shared and made together these past many months. I have no regrets, no matter how bad things were. You were always someone I loved and adored and admired. Thank you for showing some compassion for someone like me. You have been a good friend and lover, and you have been my foundation. I realize now that since you have not responded to my messages, that you have made your choice to go on without me in your life and any further. I will keep and cherish our memories written in my journal, and I will keep you in my heart. No matter where I venture, you always have a place within me. You have your own life, and I have no right to be trying to be part of it. It has been my honor and privilege to have shared moments with you. I'm sure you will be a wonderful CEO and be a rich person in the future like you had always wanted, because you wanted money. Because it seems that all you and your mother care about is money and material things. I don't want to stand in your way anymore. It was never my intention to do so. I thought I was trying to help you in your goals and career seeking, but I guess I was just in the way of your desire and need, so you had told me. But I spent so many hours waiting for you and comforting you. I can smile and honor the trips and adventure we have shared and made together these past years or more. But I have made many but I have made many memorable memories with you. You have shown me a new world, a whole new side of me, and I thank you for that. You have been a terrific navigator, and for what it's worth, you are much a better person than I. I will speak and think of you with warm thoughts and heartfelt appreciation when I talk to and gossip to myself about past loves and adventure I have shared with you more than anyone else. Although things like your conniving mother stood between us, I truly believe that we could have gotten over it. Your mother was one. Your mother was one of those obstacles. Anyway, I wish you all the best and then all the luck in the world, all that one can offer and pray for another person. If one should believe in that power of prayer, and you must believe since you are the innocent Catholic girl you say you are. I'm sorry again for taking away your virtue. I'll pray for you to be happy and successful, and please don't make the same mistake twice. I'm sorry for being the first mistake that you think that I've been. It is all my fault for putting you in that state, although I cannot give you back what you have lost, like your virginity, our baby, which you aborted, and had our baby that you had aborted, and your personal time. I'm sorry I've been taking up your time. I I can give you a reassurance that you are the best that I ever had and met and ever shared a part of me with, and please take care of yourself. I hope that we may be friends when this is all said and done. Thank you for all you've done. Take care and best wishes. And my only question for you is this goodbye, Delilah? Please reply if you like what we have. Please reply if you like what we had to end at this moment. I will wait for your reply. March 23rd, 2008. Last night that Delilah and Shinshin spoke. The last night Delilah and I spoke on Yahoo Messenger, and shortly after she decided to cheat on me and dump me right fast. She had a quick rebound shortly after, though. I just couldn't believe it. I had to see it from my very own eye to take in the whole truth. She had been playing me the whole time, Lord. Why did you allow her to do this to me? Why, Lord? What have I done to you? And isn't the sacrifice of my birth mother, my birth parents, adopted parents, and loving memory enough? Why did you have to go this far to have this succubus crush and destroy me this way? 18 months of my life I have devoted to this evil girl. I know that I am no angel myself, Lord, but I think I have put in my work in serving you and this fine country. I just can't bear to take it anymore, Lord. Turns out that Delilah was seeing a few other while she was sleeping and having relations with me. Shortly after her deception was caught and came to realization of what she had been doing to me all these past months, she advertised her newfound lover or so on her MySpace account to see that it hurts me, so that it hurts me and more. And she accomplished in that. She had hurt me deeply. She had deeply crushed me then. While we were dating and making love to each other, she didn't bother to post my picture on her web page's sites. We took many poses together on our outing and trip to Japan, to Europe, Hawaii, and many other places. I guess I wasn't worth her time then. Even though we were together for over 18 months, she posted a picture of her and her new idiotic lover to spite and disgust me, and she accomplished that, and she had accomplished in doing that to me. She had driven a stake through my weakening heart. The guy she is currently seeing, well, he lives in La Fuente and seemed to enjoy the bullshit thing that she claimed that she likes to do and see, like dressing up like a whore in doll's clothing and watching Japanese anime. So that's her catch, acting like a little girl so they can molest her, just like what her late father or uncle had done to her when she was younger. I hope that two of them are happy with each other. I know for a fact that they are planning a trip to New York. Maybe this guy will be luckier than me. Maybe she'll tell her devil woman of a mother, Lilith, about him, and maybe she'll think he'll be good enough for her conniving, premature blessed child. I really curse the day I had ever met that girl. That cursed morning that I met her at the CED testing at Garfield Elementary then. You know, we had argued over stupid things like this all the time, and we even took time apart from our relation, but usually ended up back together once again. I realized that I've spent my life's earning on this horrible witch of a bitch that's called herself a human being. I wanted so much for our relation to work, but I had even asked the lad to marry me several times, but she just laughed it off then. I got her diamonds. You know that. You know that late August when we took time apart, she practically begged her way back to me. I wanted us to work and I wanted us to be happy together, so I had to accept her back. It turns out that she had used me to get another international trip out of me. This time we went on a 3-week trip. We went on a 3-week tour in Europe. I had promised that I won't be so jealous and possessive, and she saw that weakness in me and once again took advantage of it. We got back together, went to England and Europe that fall, and eventually, about half a year later, while she infected me with various diseases and boil, her deceits and lie was discovered, and she and her conniving whore of a mother filed a restraining order against me with the local municipal court then. April 22, 2008, Tuesday, Shinshin's confession to Lilith. Being so crushed and desperate, I called Lilith and told her everything about Delilah and my involvement with I told her everything about Delilah and my involvement with her these past many months. I also gave Lilith a disc of pictures of our trips and writing exchange together these past months. Lilith and I talked for several hours that evening while Delilah was away at her spring class, so she had told her mother. A week later, on April 28, 2008, Lilith and I spoke again for several more hours about her daughter and my relation with each other. Lilith wanted to know more stuff in detail. I told her more stuff about how I found out about her new boyfriend, and that how they are planning to go to New York. I told her the city he lives in and his age and such, and she told me that she will find more about him through her private investigator friend, just like how she did to me. I think that Lilith may be recording everything that she and I are talking about at this moment. I have no idea what Lilith pulled. I have no idea what Lilith's pull is with stringing me along with this, but I want to confess everything to this terrible adolescent female mother. No matter how terrible she was to me and how she tried to screw my life over with that lies and accusation with the school district, I must get this off my chest. I want to tell someone, and my confession to Lilith will surely come back to bite me in my ass. I just know it. I just have to get this off my back, Lord. Please guide me in this matter. In God's name I pray. In actuality, Lilith did record her conversation with Shinshin those time on the phone when he confessed to her of her daughters and his involvement the past years and a half. That was true. Lilith recorded everything Shinshin had told her. Lilith also used it against him to take advantage of the situation and relation between Shinshin and Delilah and got him to concede to and accepted the court order and restraints that they both had filed against him. She had all the data and pictures that he had given to her that night. He poured out his heart and experience with her, and his experience with her daughter to her. I don't think she had shown her daughter to this day what she had gotten from Shinshin, the evidence, the writing, the disc, the recording. Mind you, Delilah is a terrible wrong. Mind you, Delilah is terribly wrong in so many aspects as being a decent human being. But she can't be compared to her God-forsaken, hellish spawn of a mother Lilith, who had ruined the very fiber of my dear beloved Shinshin and those men that she had been involved with these many years of her life on earth. You see, she was the one who killed off her own brother husband when Delilah was only a mere teen. Remember, when she found out that Delilah was being molested and sexually molested by her own father and brother? She had him killed. Well, she killed him slowly. Then again, both Delilah and Lilith are both equally blamed for Shinshin's fall from grace that shortly ended his complicated life. Where they both where they both took advantage of his loving, giving heart. Where they both took advantage of his lovely, God-giving heart that attributed to his miserable death these past many months. Thank you for listening. This is the end of chapter 139. Be on the lookout for chapter 140, titled Shinshin's Reunion and Their European Getaway. This is Do, Ra, me, and I'll see you later. Thank you.